Don't I know? No, it was only just to waste my time.
See you next time.
X for Bart? No. Doki Doki. I don't know. I can, but I don't know. But I said really interesting video. So yeah. I'll try all them to save Team Salvato. Team Salvato, yeah. Hint, you can use the skip button to fast forward through the text you already read. No! I accidentally skipped. Damn you! But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? It's so hard right now to see at you, watch at you. Cause all the time I wanted to hug you. And you know, you saw the picture. I seriously changed and and still I didn't want to cry, but I think you understand. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately gasped for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I would have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only the brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki eyes darted over to me for a split second. You never mind. That's right. You usually actually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gave you the idea? I left piece of scrap paper behind us club meeting. It looked like you were working with a poem called Don't Say It Loud! We came back! Fine. Hey, you can give your poems! And you do is just as cute as you are! Sayori slithers up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, I read your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think they're impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averted her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to show readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough for her to share hers. I guess it's safe for Yuri. I want to read everyone poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looked closely at MONIKA. Let's all go home and write a poem for you. Next time we met, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Monika smiled warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of the joining the club, I bluntly come up with that being in my mind the entire time. I never said I will join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at. I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. Well, of course, sat, and this is like Queasley, sat down, get Queasley, like, ah! I seriously, I playing it second time, I'm feeling the same feelings again. Again, I was having flashbacks. It gave me, like, inside of my heart, I'm crying. Right now, I'm lying with my emotions. I'm lying. It's not true, I will say. But I just mean, I can't all the time when I will play it. I think I want to sing them, but that time crying, it's so logical. And that's why I'm trying to. I'm sorry, I thought. Alec, you all. I'm defenseless against this girl. How supposed to make a cheerleader-headed decision when it's like this? That is writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right, okay, I decided then. I joined the literature club. Yeah, but... You know, I want to print screen, but understanding how Monika is controlling my PC, it's hard will be. It will be hard. One by one, the girls are lights up. Yeah, you happy? Are you happy? Sayori wrapped her arm around me, jumping up around. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cat, I will be super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the ritual club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, I will think with that. We can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's segment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once. Alex, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I kinda really impressed the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I really felt anxiously falling beside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and that's quickly at their food. Hey Alex, is already here to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way to home. Well, one way, my mind wandered back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school at a literature club? No, you will regret this. But I will happy. But I'm the main character, so to other people I don't know what do you think, but I think you all will regret that. But I'm happy. I will happy. Perhaps I will have to change to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances and sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good will happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Save. Nah. Like, everybody said, if I want to get the good ending, I don't know what will be changed, but they said before that moment when Sayori will die, before that, I have to choose one who I will try to, and I will try Yuri. I will try to be closer to Yuri, then I will choose Natsuki and then Sayori. Then I don't know what will happen, but nobody saved me. I really am interested. So Yuri is need to be something inferno. Cry, depression, agonizing. It's the Yuri! It got to the Yuri! No! Fuck. Intellectual mouse, intelligent whistle, empty. No, fuck you! No! Come on! Law. It's said without planning. Suicide. Oh, it changed. Melancholia. Melancholy. No! Is that right? Uncontrollable. Negative. Okay, clouds. Feet? No. Broke? No! Look! No! Not to save! No! I know some sites saying like which words is best for all the girls, but I don't want that. I want to myself. I don't like help. I just wanted to save or got another ending. I don't want them to die. Childhood. Question limbo party form. God damn it! Just stop Sayori! You fucking annoying! Oh my god, I forgot about them. Vanilla graveyard, misery, Nakame. Stop being so annoying. Tears. That's stop. Forgive from rain cloud. That's stop. What the fuck? I have to do everything! Stick inside. Okay. I will do that! Seriously? No, this here. I hear. Universe here. No! Diopter! Right. Shame. Don't stop, Sayori! You have to be positive! What? It's all... It doesn't matter? What the fuck do you mean? It's will hard then. Then I think I will need it. Doki. secrets? Hanging out with Sayori? What do you mean? What? I wanted only to know. Point worth. Ah, oh my god. It's for who Sayori, Natsuki Yuri. After an agonizing vision and in another section till an hour brief cage kept the climax. Oh my god. Infinity. Infinite. Besides intellectual, inflatable, increment. Horror. Graveyard sleep. Okay. Difficult. I think I'll need to do that on phone, because I'm sure I want to save them. 4 AM. Poetry Rising. What's Yuri? Entropy, eternity, effulgent, extreme pleasure, lost to judgment, pleasure. Philosophy. It's so hard, bitch. Okay. But I think this will worth it. Wrath. People theater scars me. Raindrops. Holy. Imagination. I remember this was infallible. Sight and cable and carriage. Imagination. No. They're extreme, I remember. Fickle. Out here. Survey. Effulgent. Entropy. Analysis. Yes. Champagne. Pain? I think will be too. Just want to check. No pain. Despise. Fear. Tester. Horror. Disaster. Determination. With my dog. Hurt. Unrequited. Table, disaster, universe, peace, anxiety, thermal, meager. So why they didn't do it like in ABC? It's hard a bit. So fine. In ABC will be much or easier. Hurt I think will be better, but there is nothing about that. Unrequited, universe, peace, cute, meager, daydream, disaster, flying. Well, let's check then. I just want interesting. Sayori. I think there will be something about hurt. Yeah, it will go to her. But I want everything! It will be annoying because I see. It will be very annoying. But I will try. Okay. Fuck. Just everything what I remember on that. No! No, they're... The fuck you! Rain clouds, they're... What do you mean? Ah, raindrop! Nine! No, why? Ah, cage. Сука, блять. Here I something forgot. The fireworks. Ah, I can't see it here. Ouch. Но, мши, бля, сука, нахуй. Wait, rank. Ah, it's range drop, сука! Stars. The suka! They didn't put any words! So I have to somehow! Okay, let's just remember words. Aura! Ah! Eternity! Сука, блять! Сука, блять! Electricity! Judgment! Ah, сука, say! Even it exists! Destiny! But your destiny exists. Death. No! Fuck you! Fuck you! Сука, блять. Ah! Anger! No, fuck you! Ah! Horror. Fresh. Oh my god. Do you think I have everything about one girl? It's a bit hard. Cause, suka, they didn't say about everything. So, maybe I can find? Oh, so there's a point. Let's see. Bravo, everything going to Sayori. Ah, no, yeah, it's Sayori words. Natsuki. And Yuri. No, there's a bit like easier to see what is exactly here. Secretive. I want everything like until I can. Just sit in your place. I don't know about that. Dear. Да сука! It's annoying! It's annoying! It's annoying! Ё, блин! Да, this one! Cheeks, ага. Nice, real peaceful. theme song. Childhood is going to Sayori. So recent. Yeah. Purity, electricity, judgment. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what's here! I remember Ribbon or Apis invent. Small action see. Or no, it's going to Sayori. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing of that. Incarn. Agonizing, I remember something has to be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, frightening. Remember, it can be too. Only normal thing which can be here. Normal side. Yes. Boop. Question. Haven't sent. Death is going to Sayori. Spice is attempted. I think. Faster, I remember, was 2. Eternity. No. Nature? Hey, sparkle rainbow, faster, world wine, Papa Destiny. Destiny I remember was 2. Destiny, yeah. Yes. Aura, yes. Together or brief, maybe embrace. Ah, come on, it's so hard. Ah, some together and break. Clouds, romance. What do you mean something lost? Socks, of course I think I will go to Natsuki, I think. Graveyard, desire, captive, John, right. No, come on! Okay, if nobody run, I can look, still look. Unrestrained, covet, range wrap, magic universe, time, eternity, I despise so. Climax, station, leisure, load cage, judgment, tester. No. Grief. It didn't was set here, cause I don't see it here. Graveyard. Yeah, finally I have. Save. Save some here. Yeah. Hi again, Alex. I'm glad to see you run away with us. Nah, don't bother. This is my little strange for me, but at least keep my morals. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last command, so everyone else already hanging out. Therefore, can't you promise that? I hope this isn't too or I'll commitment you for you. Making you dive head first in the Literature Club where you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, he deserves you slack. Yes, I already told me you didn't even want to join the club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here again out or what. But if you didn't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki started to have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the hub room. Ah! Natsuki found herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Maggie's a literature! Slightly defeated, Natsuki plopped back into her seat. Nobody, guys! Yeah. What? I remember I was okay, I was really interested, so yeah. Oh shit. My pants! My pants! Conclude? No. Yuri, walk with Yuri. No, about Yuri, I know. It's about what? It's until Sayuri? What do you mean I have to? The fuck you are already started for you, so what the fuck? Yeah. What the hell? Stop pointing to my mouse. Okay. Don't worry guys, Alex always give a best as long as he has fun. He helped me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, clean my room. I would like more help too, Yuri. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. And that's so... You're two really good friends, aren't you? It might be a little jealous. How come? You and Alex have become good friends too. She already become my girlfriend? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just puts me into. Wait, about others. Second choice, which is relevant. What do you mean? What do you... Oh fuck. Stick it in. I don't really understand, but I see there's many endings. Like, anyway, I'm trying to most Yuri. Oh, Yuri, about something for you today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it like some big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about this. First of all, I wasn't expecting any from in this first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I know. It will be me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, don't make it a big deal if you don't want to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked a book she think I would like, despite me not reading much. You would think I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at some pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Now that they're all settled in, I expected MONIKA to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and MONIKA are having cheering conversation in the corner. Doggy. What? Wait. Sayori and MONIKA had cheering conversation in the corner. Yuri's face already buried a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this change. Meanwhile, Natsuki remained around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of the book. It looks like some book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I was a bit scared really. Crap, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaked another glance at me and our eyes met a split second. But that only makes her so... Her height faded deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm already sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. I was focused on I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Thanks for the book you gave me, right? I wanted to read some of it. Not for any factual reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? When I started the bookstores yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy them. I see. There's something really obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a great hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closed the book and scanned her eyes over the back. The book's styled portrait of Markov. There's an anonymous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She's targeted by those people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You know what I mean? It sounded like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You know, I like to read stories about that. Like, if I like story or like movie all parts of Saw. I like the Doki Doki. Seriously, this game right now living in my heart. Yuri gently giggles of Susan. I'm not a fan of that sort of thing, Alex. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those things of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that they're kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life with a strange new perspective. The horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe it. They're suddenly when you thought you were related to be a protagonist. They may not be able naive one that letting their one-sided morals interfere with a fully on plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again, I'm sorry. I don't apologize, I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know what is that problem. When I let things like books or writing fill my thought, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I don't really think you need to worry. That just means you are passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had from my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I sit to sit next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started to prologue you. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. If I can feel her presence on my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the thing somehow comforting. Yuri's in the corner on my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she read from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... So, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to, sorry. I mean, here this should work, right? I sat at the desk until it's up against Yuri and then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closed her own copy. Once we each lean a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm isn't in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the left side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after I slip to her side. But if in holding it like this, we're closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if you can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face and our eyes met. No, of course. I don't know how I was able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's not the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I ready to turn page. Instead, I assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turned by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, even so, touching each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, she catches it on her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly through, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of things that she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or something, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. I remember when I was playing first time, she was a bit like stressed, and she's saying like, "What do you mean?" I was saying like before haven't read, so, but right now there is nothing wrong with that. So I'm changing, yes? Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Alex, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean the bad way. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant is kind of cute. What are you saying, kind of student? Okay, everyone. MONIKA! MONIKA! I think it's about time we share these plans with each other. We might not have time, but it will wait too long. Yuri Hills, finish your thought. Is it right, Yuri? Is it like kind of down? Sorry if I haven't been looking forward to it. It's not... Seriously, we changed a bit! Like, oh my god! It's time. Like, I remember there was like, we completed then Monika said everybody shared our poems, but right now, she especially disturbed us. Why? Okay. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight, or would I prefer I want to read it with you? Yes! Yeah! I hope I can change! I really hope I can change! You don't know my feelings! People... I guess you don't have too much of preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It will be more fun if I read it with you after a piece. After a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright! Okay, this is giving me like a feeling that I can't change. I really feeling about that. I'm really hoping this. There's other scenes! So I hope I can change. I really hope. I stand up. I'll make a mental note of where I left off the box, then slip it back to my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to this topic, so embarrassing. I could really find much inspiration since we have never really done this before. Well, now that's everyone ready. Why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika to statically put out their poems. Sayori and I weekly shade of loose leaf turned a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote her composition notebook. I can really already see Monika pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri are reckoningly accomplished as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Yuri seemed the most experienced, so I should start with her. No. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yeah, it's changed! Yeah. As you reads the poem, noted her eye lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say it loud? Yeah! Oh, my feelings! My feelings! Yuri! No! Yuri first covered her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. You're going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? You know I'm too nervous, so Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use imaginary and metaphors. Indicates you read a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, a huge compliment came from you. This isn't actually my first time, really. Huh? Oh my god. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Seriously, she giving baguette. She giving. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean to. Yuri treads up, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem by breaking it down rhetorically. Yeah. Okay, this is the reason I will be able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for our new writers. Having been through it myself, I can learn to pick out of them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new narrators is that they try to make their style very deliberately. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form the two together. The end result is that both she's style and expressiveness are weakened. Once you find her train of thought, it's to say her demeanor totally changes. Her styling completely, her stammering is completely down and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. That's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club give you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit based through. Based? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about things like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if the viewer is apologizing to herself, or to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. You respond dreamily as if that's a real privilege to her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't supposed to be a lecture club? Ghost under light. The tintest of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow. Laughing, it must be this one. The last remaining straight light to have whistled the test of time. The last to place the sickening blue-green hue of the future. Above, come breathing in the present but living in the past. The light tickles a flicker back. I'm so sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Yeah, I thought sure it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I actually write a longer poem. No, at all. I'm really glad you like it. I will be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to the guests, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story is not about ghosts, Alex. Really? I might have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remind the poets often express their own thoughts and experiences in their work, but usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. You're wearing prison too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoy it. I'm glad to keep doing my best for you, Alex. Me too. So who I have to show next? That'd be Monika. Hi Alex. Good time so far. Yeah. I'm really glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and anything, have you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities, some things we can do better? I was listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I got that mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. And much better just going be a flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share points with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alex. We're a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we will all learn to get past soon. Well, that's true. I have Monica in my poem. Great job, Alex. I was going whoo in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. Yeah, easier for me to keep an expectation low. That way, it always counts what I put the sound for. That's not fair. That is not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that you really like the kind of reading right. Right is very measured as symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using sample objects words to describe happiness or sadness. And usually, like the plain readers, are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like this effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nonsense. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked through. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do your thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I will end up by trying new things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I like to see and try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be able to be based toward their own kind of styles, but it's always help you find that what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to share a poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I will feel like the way, you know. I see. Well, let's read them. Hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the reaction the sparkle produce. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I will never know. I wanted a home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can see. I reel blind like a film without the sun. But it's too late, my train. Already scorched for a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. It's reaching around into everything. A hole of infinity choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Still looking weird, like she's saying about, seems like about camera, and she's saying like she looking at me from the camera. It looks like this for me, I imagine. No, let's see. So what do you think? It's very freeform, is that what you call it? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for a bit feedback. It's alright. But yeah, that kind of style got really popular nowadays. That is a lot of points have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind it, one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It had been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. And maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's MONIKA writing tip of the day. Something when you write a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You tried so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up there. Another way to think about this, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a big giant pile of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Sayori or Natsuki? Alex, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Hush. Why did you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer, maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of this poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine, I will worry. You will get better anyway. I would like. Blah. I'd like to tell you to improve, but you're better just trying to get. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share by now. Knowing you're probably thinking stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you're not gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like that? Well, because everyone at high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits your heart, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around so you do great things can be really discerning. So I decided about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more when not play. Like I said, rhyme at the end, but then made it flat on purpose. Well, I helped bring out feeling the last time. So you did, I guess more went to than I realized. That's it had to be approved. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect from the youngest to hear, didn't you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor with her the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling prouder, I won't take that away from her. And Sayori, but I think I have to say it, I don't know why. Feeling weird. This is a good poem, Alex. I'm sure it's your first time. Yeah, of course, it's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. I guess you're right. But that's what impressed me. Well, to be honest, I'm afraid that you would do seriously. Or that you won't write one at all. I'm really happy just to write one. It just reminds me how you really are part of club now. Not to mention the fact of them standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I will break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Alex. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying to things like these other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that, then. Yeah, now you will read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through blinds of the morning could make me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust it too. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is, I guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that make me feel a little better about myself. Not me mean. I tried my best. Ah, yeah, I didn't mean to say that it would be a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it in? It sounds like just like you. Really? Yeah, especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Yeah, I even thought you were late on school. It's bad to skip breakfast. And you're cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in agreeing. I seriously don't like eating breakfast. Sayuri will beat my ass. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monika the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, the most interesting thing. I'm really interested what will happen now. I wanted to be with Yuri. Phew! So complete! I accidentally pressed the double click. Okay. Let's go see. Okay, wait, there's history. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone is judging me for my medical writing abilities. In a day just being nice, there's no way my points can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My outline on Sayuri and Natsuki. They generally exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expression change. Wait, did I say it? No, I haven't. Yes? Yes, I have. So, empty slot. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expression change. Natsuki eyebrows furrowed in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What is this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can they be... How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean to have tried hard to come with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Alex did too. So based on that, I'm gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, but I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time into establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Alex liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested to trying to impress. Are you remember, Yuri? That's not what I... You stand up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Alex appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I know I still have flashbacks, I still have like a pain inside, but do what I have done, like more being closer to Yuri, it's giving me like good feelings. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out my way to make anything I can do or the cutesy. It's everything okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew sad bigger as soon as Alice started showing up. Natsuki! I'm Natsuki, that's a little That doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls all turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Alex, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could give herself learn to appreciate that simple right is more effective, then this would happen in the first place. What's the point of making a plans convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure out. Help me explain to that her, Alex. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings, the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Alex? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I would know anything about writing, but whenever I read this, probably I think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Help me, Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri. So of course that's going to be... No, I will choose Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because some opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri would never take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. It's not a secret, but that I was impressed. Well, but here's one thing. No matter how simple or refined songwriting style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's when Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poems was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means, well. But if you just told her how you feel, then, well, this would be happen in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. I was heard that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. And in the end, nobody has taken her side. She trapped in this point being different only because she can handle the pressure. And ends up everything feeling bad for her. Something when I heard it helped me to walk and clear my head. Sayori, she didn't need to. I don't want. I'm going to do that. It will spare me her having to look on their faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem off the desk and storms out. On her way, she crumpled up the poem with her hands and threw it in the trash. Natsuki! She really did need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. And I gingerly approach her and sit in a adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Oh, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Alex, you're too kind. I think here to have you a part of the club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I will never do anything so shameful. So, what do you think did Natsuki said? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. That's a good idea. Make enough for me, that one person then, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about for us to leave. Well, how did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Alex, what about you? Yeah, I would say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. And some. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So our point will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. If any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I'm not to myself a newfound determination. Alex, ready to come? Yeah, sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's true that have been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, what about happened earlier? What do you mean? I know between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fighting like that. I thought they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know what, Alex? It does I can't spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing get along with everyone that makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes like you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still had caught into a kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to be stopped here? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori in the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Save, and went to here. So here is the first, and here is my again, help! Don't believe my phone. Yeah. Okay, let's. Crimson. Okay, it means Fortune is for Sayori. Again? What the fuck is it? Here I have everything forgot. I need help. Disoriented or fear. I don't really know, maybe. Or depression, I don't really know. Disoriented. Sticky vertigo, I remember. Uncontrollable, I don't really know. Or vivacious, precious, marriage, friendly, dense nature, defeat pink. I'm trying to see. Vacation. Suicide. Her beat, empty, sunny skirt, half suicide, peaceful, merciful. Destiny, I remember. Unrestrained, maybe I remember. This was weird. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. No, not here. Bravo, not here. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting today. Meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here and over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, their usual scenes greet me. Hi Alex! Yo Sayori, looks like you're in a good mood today. Hey, I'm just introduced to you being in the club after, that's all. I see, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's all simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to my snack? No thanks. That's not like it you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why the hell is you doing? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nurse retrieved me her coin purse. She fumbled with a latch of getting it open. Then she turned it upside down and let the contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it! I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all the money and so that I would let you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. You give up! Don't make me feel guilty! If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face in her book as always. I was listening or anything. I was just thinking in my book. Yuri, tell Alex how to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can fundamentably afford. And frankly, after pulling in Mr. was little stuff like that, you suffering in fair enough retribution. Did I just? I didn't mean that. I got too absurd in my book. You really like when you speak in your mind, Yuri. It happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right through. I did something bad and now have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess the little devil inside of us, isn't she? Hey, don't let her fool you. Sayori all knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she would bring me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come in there with cupcakes, so I have to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Yeah! Rep! Yeah! You know where something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles into the desk. Ow! Wait a minute! A cookie! Cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. It's a miracle! It's because I paid the retribution! Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. And then back then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction through. Natsuki! That was so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just did it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I beat my dog! You are going through a lot of just one cookie? Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. And you look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But there's chocolate. Yeah, why did you think I gave you that one? Oh my god. Right now I'm crying because of laugh. Yeah, why do you think I give you that one? Fine. Still I'm happy that you share with me that. Sayori gets out her seat and goes behind Natsuki. She wraps her arms around her. Yeah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hands. Natsuki reaches out to nudge Sayori over her. Sayori suddenly leans down, takes about Sayori cookie. Hey! Did you see this to do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away for safety. Yuri and I left as well. She's just such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I had either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she... I would be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika shoot the clapper, our boyfriend and all. You are so strong, Will. Boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Monika quickly glanced at me. Never mind that. What the hell do you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, true? Well, you would have heard to be in ring at least. You must have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played as well, Monika. That's really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I'll get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Alex. Monika smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a lot recently. I like to really love to change the hair once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything, did I? Not really. Choose to leave Sayora miserable escapade. I'm sure not to keep on complaining to her anyway. So looks like everyone had already settled down. Sayora somehow ordered finished her tart cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey Yuri. Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading that different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. In that case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? No, not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for you as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch she... I just got a flashbacks a bit. I hope nothing of that will be. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small watch picture from the shelf, kind of filter aside. Can you hold it for a second? Sure. I hand me a water pitcher and I also fetch an electric kettle. I'm going to plug it in the teacher's desk and then we'll go with some water. She walked past me and settled the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watched her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved really contrasted her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I will be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Yeah, go away, you're not in my... I will shut up. Are you off to? Just you was just gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay, so I was just a bit curious. Yeah, don't you dare to kill her. That's kind of one person job, isn't it? That's Monika, please you. Monika, please mind your own business once more. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Alex in club activities? My mouth gaps. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's go, Alex. I can't stop smiling. Yuri quickly exits the room, then I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about this, the way she said that, made me so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Alex. Come on! Don't make me cry, please. How come even? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away, but they always amplify things in your head. You might turn a light or a shower in a hurricane. No, would you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would I do that? Friend, you say? No, come on! She's my girlfriend! You really lift her head. Alex, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I've been like friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm going to my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah, shall we go? Yeah. She's my girlfriend, not just friend. What the? Shut. 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 Oh. Okay. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain, and we fill up the water pitcher and return to the classroom. Alex, do you like a long tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Alright, well, but Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get to the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course, I should do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. Yes, you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking and decided what I would to expressing myself a little bit more. Seriously, she like us. She think we're her boyfriend. I'm not. Think in fact, I want to be her girlfriend. I want to be her boyfriend too. So yeah. It turns out not very hard to me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You know what's worrying about me, Alex? You're really enduring. That's... Yuri, I wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I want Yuri to pour a cup of tea for each of us. Alex, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending or my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Then most likely because your posture, right? Oh, it's hunched over like the while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I cut some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Nayuri's candy rudder. I take it since I'll get with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides, as if since we assume the same reading position as the last time, each holding one hella book. expect this time. Our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being so oppressive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri handling my teacup, holding it with my hand that nothing hold the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri has noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the wall around her has faded away. This only will for Yuri. This only for Yuri, not forever. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I managed to relax a little. I put a teacup between my legs and fumbled with a chocolate wrapper. I'm sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch, then I might get smuggles on the page. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I hold the book, okay? I sure, of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But it's the result her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the box. Books. She simply purrs her lips. Situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. I professionally placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm that just happened. Alex, sorry, I guess I should have done that. That's, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really a kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. This situation had got really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can focus now. My heart is pounding. Mine too! I know I like her, but I know exist girls in world like her, and truly I want to find her, like girl like her, seriously. I think I will happy with that style of girlfriend. So I managed to take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did I even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I noticed her chest rising and falling the rhythm on her breast. I raised my arm. Like before, Yuri parted her lips, but different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in the mouth. I feel like her hold free on my fingers. What the Oh my! Ah! Yuri, chill back. It's time to share poems. Alex, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? No, don't you say something bad to her. Or I will delete you. I will not joking, I will delete you if you will do that. I'm not joking, I know you're controlling everything, but I control you too! Sure, don't you dare. Tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is probably broken. I'll take care of these cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolate, and the end was we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yuri, let's see what you wrote for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Alex, this one might even be better than yesterday. How did you even pick up so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling your kind techniques for practicing. Maybe that you did a good job explaining. I was wanted to try getting more imagery. Yuri visible as follows. Even her hands appear sweetly. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience for her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds like stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, just makes me really happy. I think you never shared your writing before. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write to myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do I really think that? Against Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do I want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It's that raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an wandering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. Submissions well aware the consequences. Well aware the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was symptom. The bread my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and argued. The moon increments its pace and reflects that much more light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glints in my eye of my kind raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I merely projected my emotion onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to follow me. I could say that we gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon became hungry more and more frequently, so bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon showed me excitement, a rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Aside the bread, I feel myself again. And I feed myself again. Anything for Yuri. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure figure out what it's supposed to mean. I think it's something that different people can relate onto their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels to me, for me, to indulge in my more usual hobbies. It's the sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so sometimes I enjoy writing in them. Why don't you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Alex? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Oh well. The best we can do is respect each other and our disabilities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, there really aren't many people like you, Alex. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. And now I thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you are to thank for that. It's just nothing really. Your smile certainly me. And for just a moment her timidness seems to disappear. Safe. Okay. Tuesday. Можно, I can't do it so many times. Tuesday, August, yeah, 70, 30, 31. Okay. Oh my god, I have so much feelings from this, and I will try to complete and save her. Yuri! Yuri. Yeah, Yuri. Ah, Monika. Think. Out. What? Okay. Oh. Okay, it really was nice to do that and play. So, see you in the next stream.